Just think about these couple of days together. Jesus was arrested and all of his friends scattered. When he died, there were only a few women and John who were at the cross. When he rose from the dead, only a handful of people even bothered to go check out the empty grave. So in the middle of all of what I would have been disappointed in, right? Right? If I got arrested and all of you left, I'd be disappointed in all of you. All those hours I prayed for you, all those visits I made, all those sermons I preached, and this is how you treat me. Well, what does Jesus do? What does Jesus do? The shepherd gets struck, the sheep scattered, and what does the shepherd do? He doesn't curse the sheep. He doesn't look for another set of sheep. He doesn't decide, you know what? I didn't want you guys anyway. You weren't good enough anyway. You never listened to me anyway. All the things that you've all heard yourself say to somebody. What does he do? He goes and he meets Mary in her grief. He appears to Peter in a meeting that we have no details of other than that it happened. You notice that it says a couple of times he met Simon first. Nowhere does it tell us what happened when he met Simon. That was so personal and so beautiful that nobody ever got to write about it. He met these two disciples in their disappointment. He stood among the disciples as they hid in a locked room in fear. He came again 8 days later just so he could show Thomas whatever it was Thomas said he needed in order to believe that Jesus had risen from the grave. And then we don't know how much longer, but somewhere within those 40 days, he then comes and cooks breakfast on the beach to restore Peter. And then somewhere between 6 and 8 years after that, Jesus appears to Saul of Tarsus when he is filled with anger and rage and murder. So it's not about us meeting Jesus, it's about us knowing that Jesus will meet us. It's not about how we can get to him, it's us realizing he's come to me. In all of my foolishness, even right now, in all of my foolishness, he keeps coming to me. In all of my flesh, in all of my man-made ideas, in all of the wants that I have that I have raised above him, he keeps meeting me. In all of my stuff that I think should be one way, and I don't even ask him which way he wants it to be, he just keeps meeting me. Somehow he told me that if I would delight myself in him, that he would give me the desires of my heart, but I keep delighting in the desires of my heart, and you know what he does? He keeps meeting me. Because he has chosen to delight himself in us.
Yes, amen.
We are the desire of his heart. And so he's chosen to delight himself in us, and he keeps meeting us in these places. So here's what I want to ask us tonight. Can we stop being afraid that we or the people we love are somehow going to miss God, and instead start rejoicing that when we wander, he meets us in our wandering? Can we stop living in the grip of what if they never come around? He will! If they never come around, he'll meet them wherever they happen to be. He will make himself known. Can we stop putting pressure on ourselves and on others to be right and rejoice that even when we are wrong, he'll stick with us, he'll correct us and come to us, he'll forgive us and restore us? Can we stop believing that the key to blessing is our performance and instead rejoice that it is in his faithfulness that our blessing comes? And what is his faithfulness? It is unwavering, it is new every morning, and far beyond our ability to understand or our ability to replicate.